There is a beach video going around right now, and if you have not seen it, here is what happened. Karrueche Tran is in the water, heavy waves are hitting, and instead of backing up, she pushes through all of it, because Deion Sanders is sitting on the shore waiting for her. She gets to him, he grabs her hand, pulls her onto the sand, and they kiss. Multiple times. He pulls her in closer every single time. Comment sections lost it. People called him unk. Women said they needed to find one. One person posted last year he was fighting cancer.
Deion Sanders, cancer survivor. Deion spoke about that today at a press conference in Boulder.
Let Coach Prime live. Someone else clocked the camera angle and wrote, "This isn't spotted, they brought a whole cameraman." Which honestly just made more people watch it. That debate alone pushed the clip further than it would have gone if nobody said anything. But if you think this story starts on that beach, it does not. It starts in a hospital corridor in July 2025. Deion Sanders was diagnosed with an aggressive form of bladder cancer in spring 2025. Doctors found the tumor during a routine vascular exam he was already doing for blood clot issues in his legs. This man had already had 15 surgeries in under 3 years before the cancer diagnosis even came. He went public July 28, 2025. That same day, his son Deion Jr. S media company Well Off Media released part 1 of a YouTube documentary called For Your Glory, filming Sanders through his treatment. In that video, Karrueche Tran is in the hospital room. No relationship had been confirmed. No announcement had gone out. She is just there on camera, and she is the one explaining what is happening. She said, "We are dealing with bladder cancer. He is having his bladder removed, and they will create a new bladder with one of his intestines." Later in that same video, she is seen holding his hand as nurses wheel him through the hallway after the procedure. She is visibly emotional. That image went everywhere because nobody staged it and nobody announced it. It just existed. His surgery was performed by Dr. Janet Karrueche, Director of Urologic Oncology at the University of Colorado Cancer Center. Dr. Karrueche later declared him cured. During treatment, he lost approximately 25 pounds. Then October 7th, 2025, Deion Jr. posts a vlog of his father's 16th surgery in 3 years. This time for blood clots in his left leg. Karrueche is in that video too. She is helping him tie his hospital gown. She tells him, "I'm gonna start crying." Before he goes in, he asks her, "Baby, you walk me around the corner like you did last time." She takes his hand and walks him to the operating room. Now, before the relationship was ever confirmed, on August 28, 2025, Karrueche was on the What's Next with Jay Ryan podcast and got asked about her love life. She said, "Yeah, I'm dating. I'm at a point in my life where I know what I want. I've dated a lot. I've done a lot, young, old. And so if I wasn't happy and content and feeling good in my situation."
Yeah,
she's dating?
Yeah, she's
dating. Is she having fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
"I'm not wasting my time. I'd rather be at home, in bed at 9 o'clock, doing my own thing if I'm not happy." She never said his name. She did not need to. They went public December 2025. Karrueche spent Christmas with the entire Sanders family. She appeared in holiday vlogs from both Shiloh Sanders and Deion Jr. Called it amazing. Called spending the holidays with both families a great time. That same month, Deion went on Roxy Diaz's Tubi show.
From the Sanders family here.
"We got time today and said on record. Good woman, good person. She has added so much to my life and my days and my moments. I'm smiling. And this is important." Roxy Diaz is the same person at whose birthday party Karrueche and Deion were first introduced to each other. Roxy told him on camera, "You brought her there for my birthday, but you secretly wanted to shoot your shot." In February 2026, both of them addressed the cancer chapter directly. In a video posted to Deion's Instagram, Karrueche said, "This man told me, you don't have to stay. You don't have to deal with it." Deion confirmed it, said he told her he would not be upset if you checked out, because she didn't sign up for this. She stayed for the bladder surgery, she stayed for surgery number 16. She was at Colorado game weekends through the entire football season. She was in the family vlogs without ever making herself the center of them. Now let's talk about who Karrueche Tran actually is, because the internet still reduces her to either Chris Brown's ex or Deion's girlfriend, and she is neither of those things first. She signed with Wilhelmina Models LA in 2015. She launched her first color pop collaboration K-pop in January 2016. 4 eyeshadows, 3 lipsticks, a blush, a highlighter, and a bronzer. The whole set for $72, and it sold out the day it launched. She came back with K-pop 2 in August 2016, a lip-focused capsule. One shade, a red matte called Saigon, was named after the city in Vietnam where her mother was born, and a portion of those proceeds went to the Green My School program. Third ColourPop collaboration in 2018, called Brown Sugar. She was the face of Lady Crooks, the women's division of Crooks and Castles. She shot the lookbook for Le Coq Sportif. She did brand work with Viacom. She collaborated with Coach. She launched her own clothing line called The Kill. On the acting side, she joined the cast of TNT's Claws in 2017 as Virginia Locke and played that role for 5 seasons next to Niecy Nash, all the way through 2022. She joined FOX's deputy in a recurring role in 2019. In 2025, she starred in Lifetime's Searching for a Serial Killer, the Regina Smith story. And then there is the Emmy record that people consistently sleep on. As a producer on the digital drama The Bay, she won 3 back-to-back daytime Emmys. Outstanding Digital Daytime Drama Series in 2016, 2017, and 2018. Then at the 48th Annual Daytime Emmy Awards in July 2021, she won Outstanding Performance by a Lead Actress in a Daytime Fiction Program for her role as Vivian Johnson Garrett on that same show. The Daytime Emmys' own official Twitter account confirmed that night she was the first person of Asian Pacific American descent to win a lead acting Emmy. Not just in daytime, in either daytime or primetime. The entire history of the award. She posted on Instagram, "The icing on the cake was finding out I'm the first AAPI lead actress, Emmy winner in both daytime Emmys and primetime. Excuse me, WHATTT. I made Emmys history, 4 total Emmys." Now the Chris Brown chapter is public record, so it has to be said. In February 2017, she filed for a restraining order against him. Her court documents stated he had punched her in the stomach, pushed her down a flight of stairs, and threatened her and her friends. A judge issued the temporary order immediately and required Brown to surrender his firearms. It took 3 attempts to serve the order on him. Her friend J. Ryan LaCour also filed his own order that same period, writing in documents that Brown had threatened to beat anyone that is friends with her. In July 2017, a Santa Monica judge granted her a permanent 5-year restraining order. Brown did not appear at the hearing. 2 voicemails he left for her were played in open court. The judge did not allow him to call in. The order ran through 2022. She never used it as a press strategy. Not once. She won the Emmy 4 years after that restraining order was filed. That is the timeline. March 2026. Deion takes the family and Karrueche to St. Croix in the U.S. Virgin Islands for the off-season. Deion Jr. films a vlog. At the 12-minute mark, he asks his dad to share something about Karrueche the public does not already know. Deion says she is sweet as sugar, says she always makes sure he has everything he needs, and says on camera, "You make certain I'm straight, like everything, on point, you make sure I got what I need." That clip ran on its own across social media for days. Same trip, a separate video spread of Deion and Karrueche touring a large estate on the island. Deion looks at the camera and says, "Y'all think we should get this?" Sports Illustrated and multiple outlets reported the two were looking at buying property together in St. Croix. And then another clip from that same trip. Deion publicly calling Karrueche out in front of his daughter Deandra for what he said was abusing her Nike privileges. He looks directly at her and says, "How do you feel when somebody just takes advantage?" Deion Jr. captioned it, "Only people from Dallas will understand the humor here." And then May 2026, the beach, first reported by the Shade Room. Karrueche in the water, waves rolling in hard, pushing through to get back to him. Deion reaches out from the sand, grabs her hand, pulls her back. They kiss. He pulls her in closer. Comments went insane. Lil Grandma became the nickname. Fans started calling her that, not as shade, as affection for the dynamic. The age gap is 21 years. He is 58, she is 37. That number has been in every article since July 2025. Neither of them has reacted to it once. She held his hand in that hospital corridor in July 2025. Before anyone even knew they were together, she walked him into surgery number 16 in October with cameras rolling and still did not make herself the headline. She was on that beach in May 2026, and the whole internet made her the headline anyway. 4 Emmys. First AAPI lead actress in Emmy history. A ColourPop line that sold out day one. A restraining order she went to court for and never performed for press. A relationship that started in a hospital and went viral on a beach. She does not chase the moment. The moment keeps finding her.